I think that's my vocal mic. So many wonderful faces, friends, new and old, man. I'm loving this. We're here to play some music for some beautiful people. I really hope you enjoy this. I want to thank Omar for opening this place up tonight, man. What a guy. These guys, man, Steve, Anthony, Manny, holy, I love them. They're just wonderful. Thank you guys for being here. So we're playing the record front to back, so I might talk in between if I think of something to say. I usually do. I usually do.
You're usually not
It's
lost
quite
for
profound.
words.
Sometimes. I never had to worry. Life just came to me. Never had to bother wondering where I should be, by myself or with another, down the street or up a tree. I didn't have to worry. Life just came to me. I didn't have to hurry. Life would wait for me. Never had to bother wondering how my path would lead from one place to another, or how long I would need. I didn't have to hurry. Life would wait for me. I wouldn't say I took it for granted, or even know what that could mean. Those simple days stood still, but not ill at ease. Just long enough for me to believe that I never had to worry. Life was made for me. Never had to bother wondering what I should be. I was a child, a son, a brother. There were hopes and there were dreams. Didn't have to worry. Life was made for me. Or even know what that could mean. Those simple days stood still, but not ill at ease. Just long enough for me to believe that I never had to worry. Life was made for me. Never had to bother wondering what I should be. I was a child, a son, a brother. There were hopes and there were dreams. I didn't have to worry. Life was made for me. Life was made for me. Life just came to me. Thank you, thank you. This is where we... Oh, hi, Ian. Hi, Anjali. This is where I switch guitars. So, listen, thing about this record, I love a lot about this record, produced by that guy right there, Adam Bruner. Thank you, Adam. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? That first song, Life Just Came to Me, you know, Outlier is a record about change, and it's about dealing with change. But you start somewhere, and it's usually somewhere very simple. And that song sort of sets the table. And what happens throughout is just a series of vignettes that hopefully other people relate to. This next one on the record is where we introduce the friends that joined me on that little journey, and it's these two here. But Steve is joining us now because he's amazing. So I had a little bit of fun with this one because we've got electric guitars and we're louder. So this is Mary and Pippin. Thank you. Marina Grand is a little bit of the bass solo.
Johnny, your Humber is showing.
My Humber is showing. Yeah, proud of it. Yeah, I suppose it does that from time to time. So, everybody good? Yeah? Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, buddy. Hold up that record. There it is. Now, here's the thing. The record, we are going to sell the record, but there are T-shirts, and we're giving those away. So if you want a shirt, my little merch, my team here, my boys, those are my sons right there, JP and Luke. And if you want a shirt, you see those guys, they're for free. Please take one home. Features the album cover art of Outlier. Photographed by Rosanna Russo, wonderful photographer. Designed by Mario, wherever he went. Oh, he's the one talking, as I mentioned him. I love Mario. I just gave you a shout out, but sorry to interrupt. This one's called Things I Meant to Say. It was the first single off the record and actually was written, that is a fun sound. It was written when I found out I was going to be a father. So this is, I didn't know the kid, obviously. But I thought, what's stuff that a dad might say? And this is sort of my list of, well, the whole thing is I don't want it to be things I didn't say. So I said them ahead of time. It was preemptive fathering. That way I could slack off for the next 20 years. Was that the strategy, I think, right? All right, so this is called Things That I Meant to Say. All right. Rest assured, I will greet you when the morning comes. Rest assured, I will kiss you when the daylight's done. With me, you're not so all alone. With me here, you're not so all alone. Rest assured, for all it gives you, the world can take as much. Rest assured that it can't take from you what's given you in. Though my love for you is yours and yours alone. Remember, love freely shown is freely grown. Now I know that this conversation is more than a few years away. But it'll break my heart if those years come and go, and I'm just left with a list of things that I meant to say. Now I know that this conversation is more than a few years away, but it'll break my heart if those years come and go, and I'm just left with a list of things that I meant to say. Rest assured, I will greet you as long as mornings come. And rest assured, I will love you until my days are done. Remember that you're not so all alone. Remember that when you feel all alone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I switch back to this. Men in my ways. I think my sons are shopping for comics. Oh, they're giving away shirts. Good boys. Oh, yeah, yeah. They can do that. Yeah. No, yeah.
Sorry, that was me. It's okay. It's my fault.
That's comforting, Steve. All right, this is moving on through the record. This is a little song called Mend to My Ways. What's this song about? I think it's about saying sorry without saying sorry. A little bit of pride. It's the commitment to change without actually saying you will. There's always an out. See where I'm going, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I finally found my way back to you, love. I've stumbled on the road to home, but every step's a little bit harder. Still looking for the ends of old days, feeling for the mend in my way. All the words have somehow faltered. All the things I've said are sung, but at the end of these two arms that hold you, hands that had pushed you away, feeling for the mend in my way. And I'll get over the fear that got a hold of me. I feel older, it's a feeling that has set me free, a feeling that has set me free. I'll get over the fear that got a hold of me. I feel older, it's a feeling that has set me free. It's just feeling that has set me free. I finally found that deep, cool water that I believe can wash me clean. Every day I wait a bit farther, and every day I feel the waves, feeling for the mend in my ways. Thank you very much. Okay. Next song is one of those songs you kind of wish you never had to write. It's about losing my mom. And someone said to me at one time, shortly after she passed, they said, why couldn't she just be around for one more year? It's an excellent question. So I went away with it, and I never really found an answer, but I wrote a song that's basically trying to deal with that particular question. So this is called Once You'd Gone. Before I start, though, we are live streaming this, and thank you, Jose, for all the work you and Dave have done in setting this up. I don't know how we're looking, but anybody who is watching there, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, thanks, Jose. Say we had another year. Say we had another summer. Say we'd seen a little more sunshine together. Would it make it any better? Would it have made it any better once you'd gone? Say we had another year. Say we had another fall. Say we'd seen a little more red and gold together. Would it make it any better? Would it have made it any better once you'd gone? But to treasure it just right, I think I'd have to know deep down inside that every moment passing was telling me I'm running out of time. Maybe in the end it's best if we just don't know when we'll have to say goodbye. Say we had another year. Say we had another holiday. Say we had a little more time together. Would it make it any better? Would it have made it any better once you were gone? Would it make it any better? Would it have made it any better once you'd gone? Thank you. Oh boy. So, what's that? No, I know you'll say. Okay, why are you saying that to me like I did it? Like, I mean, jeez. Attitude. So, if Outlier were this story, this is Act 2. That, what you heard, is just the bottom. As the album moves forward, it feels like each one begins to wrestle with some determination to push forward, some resolve. And in varying ways, the next few songs explore that. So this is another one I wrote for my kids. This is another one of those, I have no idea what's about to happen in my life. But I know at some point they're probably not going to like me very much. If I'm doing my job right, there's a point where they're not going to like me very much. Full stop. But I don't care for that. And I also know they wouldn't really mean it when they say horrible things like, you hate me. So this song is called I Know You'll Say. Well, I know you'll say that you hate me someday, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. And I know you'll say that you wish I'd just go away, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. You'll always be the best of me, no matter what we do or what we say to each other. You'll always be the best of me, no matter what you say or what you do. I will always love you. Well, I know you'll say that you hate me someday, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. I always say my brightest day is the one day that you came into my life. And every day's a brighter day, any chance there is for me to see the wonder of life through your eyes. Well, I know you'll say that you hate me someday, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. And at one time or another, every one of us has made the mistake of letting words just fly away as they chip off of our sorrow or our pain. And those hit by the strays are always closest to you. Well, I know you'll say that you hate me someday, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. And I know you'll say that you wish I'd just go away, but don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. Don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. Don't worry, I know that you won't really mean it that way. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go right into Last Goodbye. Okay. This is a fun little song. I have no idea what this one's about. You got 2 changes all night? 4 changes? Just a wee tuning check. All right, this is called Last Goodbye. True or tried, these 2 words define and decide the rate of change and why we sometimes lose ourselves. We set about adventuring all the world around, but we never find what we lose inside. Run and hide. There's that voice inside, back in time to rearrange my life. And though I'm so compelled, the storm ahead's a reckoning. I must go through hell, face it by myself. And whether I can, though I don't really know, whether I stand or I lay down and roll, what if I can? What if I can? So I'll try for this last goodbye to tonight. The tears I want to cry and be somebody else. I won't care about anything. I won't care about love. It's my last goodbye. It's my last goodbye. whether I can, though I don't really know whether I stand or I lay down and roll. What if I can't? What if I can't? Thank you very much. Last goodbye. All right. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, my. You still good? Everybody's good? You're listening. You're very nice to listen. Thank you. Thanks, Glenn. Love that. No, it's okay. Yeah. Thank you, though. It's nice to know you're willing to be so disruptive, if called upon. Shouting would be disruptive. It'd be the very definition of disruptive, if you shouted. Okay. Okay. This is going nowhere. This is where you belong. This is the second single off the record. What is this one about? This is, well, you know, it's about her. That's my wife. Woo! She's a lucky girl. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Comedy. That was a jerk laugh right there. Yeah. Jerk laugh to my beloved jerks who are here. All right, this is called Where You Belong. Tell me I'm wrong and that it's all right with you. Just don't walk away. I've got a long way to go, and I think it's this road. Well, tell me I'm wrong. Well, I've got this song, and if it's all right with you, as you walk away, I like to sing it out loud. If it all falls apart, I've got this song. Well, I thought about the things you said, darling. Don't you know? It's not about what's in your hands, but what's in your bones. Tell me I'm wrong, but if we just walk away, we'll be giving in to all they had said. You decide, but I believe that by my side is where you belong. Is where you belong. Where you belong. All right. That was fun. And now we come to the end of Outlier. So we begin. What did I do? I don't know, man. Look at the capo's here. Look at this. just got to do one thing, buddy, all night. I'm sitting here changing guitars. Unbelievable. So when the story began, of course, we were beginning in a very ordinary place. Life just came to me. Things happen. The song ends, I think like most stories do, hopefully with coming home a little better for it and lessons learned. But this time I'm not talking to myself. This is one of the other songs here for my kids. It's about to have a little faith. It's all okay somehow. I think all the things we learn, man, if we're not giving them out, I think we've missed the plot. You gotta learn, you gotta give it away. Interesting thing, the music nerd in me has to talk about this because I thought of this. The first song is in the key of G, and in the key that is furthest away from the home of G is the D chord. Now, follow me here, Glennis. I can see the look on your face. That is the more unstable of them. This last song is in the key of D. So what was foreign and unfamiliar is now home and now adapted. I did not plan that. I should have said I did. But I think it's really cool. I don't even know if he thinks that's cool. And he went to Humber with me. You guys don't think that. Do you think that's cool? They don't think that's cool. Thank you, Mark. Holy. This is called Have a Look. Listen, so after this, thank you for everybody on the live stream. After this song, we'll end the live stream. But we got one more after for the people who are here tonight. Sometimes a little faith is all you need to get you through. But sometimes having a little faith feels like more than you can do. You just know that you lost some, but you don't know where it's gone. But you know that you need to get it back, to have the strength to carry on. Sometimes a little prayer is all you need to get you through. But sometimes that little prayer feels like more than you can do. Listen closely and you'll hear some stirring deep within your soul. Telling you to sit back, open your heart, and just let it go. Don't you ever think it's too late for trying. Don't you ever think you're too big for crying. 'Cause even the firmest ground's gonna quake sometime. And even the strongest tree's gonna shake when the wind's high. But it'll be alright if you have a little faith. Don't you ever think it's too late for trying. Don't you ever think you're too big for crying. 'Cause even the firmest ground's gonna quake sometime, and even the strongest tree's gonna shake when the wind's high. Yeah, even the firmest ground's gonna quake sometime, and even the strongest tree's gonna shake when the wind's high. But it'll be alright if you have a little faith. If you have a little faith. You have a little faith. Have a little faith. Thank you. That is Outlier. Once again, a big thank you to Omar. I hope everyone here starts their Christmas shopping at Wayside Comics and Cocktails. Absolive Canada for the sound equipment. Leo, you're brilliant. I wanted to make sure the live stream got that. Don't go anywhere. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. What are they supposed to do? Like things? Share things? What? You got it? Oh, thanks, Jose. Thank you, Mara. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really.